Brothers and elders, I recited before you an ayah from Surah Al-Anbiya, ayah number 107. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. We have not sent you except as a mercy. Mercy لِلْعَالَمِينَ. Not only to mankind, not only to people. Some people have translated this ayah as people. Some people have translated this as human race. Some people have translated this, al-alameen, as mankind. All of these translations are deficient. Al-alameen does not only mean mankind. Al-alameen does not only mean human race. Al-alameen does not only mean people. Al-alamu kullu ma siwa Allah. Alam is every creature other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, everything that exists. Our Nabi alayhi salam is rahmah, not only for humans but also for the world of the jinn. Our Nabi alayhi salam is mercy for the animate and inanimate, for the living and the non-living. Our Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam is a rahmah for this world and the hereafter. Our Nabi alayhi salam is a Nabi and Rasul and mercy to every creature of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. My dear brothers and elders, this means that there are 5 things required in order for him to be rahmatan lil alameen. There are 5 conditions. Number 1, hayat. Number 2, qudra. Number 3, ikhtiyar. Number 4, ilm. And number 5, qurb. In order for him to be mercy to all the worlds, he must have 5 things. Hayat. If he sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, astaghfirullah ma'adallah, is dead like every other person, if he has no life in his grave sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, if his body has been consumed by the earth, then how can he be rahmah today? When Allah says he is rahmah for all the worlds, then he must be alive. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا. Either say that he was only rahmah for the Sahaba, and therefore he's not rahmah anymore. You cannot have sifa without mawsoof. You cannot have an adjective without a noun that it describes. You don't have a sifat without a zat. The sifat only exists if the zat exists. Nabi alayhi salam is rahmat. That means that he is alive in his grave today. So if you say he's dead like everybody else, then how can he be rahmat? This is totally against this ayah of the Quran. This is entirely mukhalif and contradictory to this ayah of the Quran. If our Nabi and you believe that he is rahmatul lil alameen, and he is rahmah at all times, that you must believe that he is alive today. Hayat, number 1. Number 2, qudra. Our Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam must have the ability to give mercy. If somebody is in need of mercy and he has no power, then how can he be rahmatul lil alameen? If somebody is in need of mercy and he has no ability to give mercy or extend mercy, has no power to do this, how can he be rahmatul lil alameen for that thing? This would also violate and contradict this verse of the Quran. Therefore our Nabi is alive and also has power to give mercy. And give mercy to what? Me and you? Just me and you, or everything in the universes? Everything. When you say he is mercy to everything that Allah has created, then everything is in need and muhtaj of the mercy of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And he has qudra. He has power by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give mercy to whatever requires mercy. Number 3, he must have authority also and permission from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For example, if I appoint you and I say, here is my treasure. If you see any poor person walk past you, I permit you to give that poor person something from my treasure. If a poor person walks past you, You have ikhtiyar now. You have idhn, you have permission from me to give that poor person something from my wealth. My dear brothers and elders, if I say you're not allowed to distribute anything from my wealth, you are alive, you have power, but you have no permission. Can you be mercy to the poor person if you don't have permission? You are not mercy, and you cannot show any mercy to this poor person, even though you are alive and you have power, but you have no authority and permission. Our Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam is that mukhtar Nabi, is that permitted Nabi. And Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam said, Ateeq mafatiha khazain as-samawati, mafatiha khazain as-samawati wal ard. In the hadith of Sahih Bukhari and Sahih Muslim, our Nabi said, Allah gave me the keys to all the treasures of this earth and this sky. I am a mukhtar Nabi. Allah has sent me as a mukhtar Nabi, one who has been elected and given authority. Our Nabi is alive, has power and also the authority to give rahmah to whatever he wants. Hayat, qudra, ikhtiyar. Number 4, ilm. To have knowledge is also a requirement. If somebody walks past you and you do not know from their outward and ostensible state, from their apparent state, you do not know that they require your help and your need, how are you going to be mercy for them? Our Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam is unconditionally a rahmah. Unconditionally. This ayah is mutlaq. And a mutlaq remains upon its itlaq. It is unconditional and we leave it unconditional. This is the zahirul lafz. In every ayah it is wajib to keep the ayah upon its apparent meaning, unless there is a need and sarif and a reason to take it and divert it away from its apparent meaning. Our Nabi is unconditionally rahmah for everything in the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So if our Nabi does not have ilm of the mercy that you require, and I require, and he requires, and she requires, then how can he be rahmah for us? This means that our Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam has been given ilm ata'i by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala of everything in this creation. That means that he has all-encompassing knowledge of this creation, gifted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Gifted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And his knowledge is not even the 10th of the millionth part of the ilm of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam's ilm is unlike the ilm of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But our Nabi must have comprehensive ilm of everybody's needs. This is how he will be rahmah for everything. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. He is alive, he has power, he has authority, and he has ilm of everybody's needs. And everything's needs. And finally, and Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam has ilm and he has qurb also. If you know that a person is in need and he is thousands of miles away from you, and you are alive and you have the ability to help him, and you have authority to help him, and you have knowledge of his state but you cannot reach him, then how are you going to be mercy for that person? So let me say, our Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam is alive today. Our Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam has the power to help. Our Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam has the authority to extend mercy. Our Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam has the knowledge of everybody's needs. And our Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam is also near every single creature of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that he can give mercy to whatever he wants. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, "An-nabiyyu awla bil-mu'minina min anfusihim." The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is awla. The meaning of awla, according to the scholars of tafsir, could be ahaqqu, or it could be aqrabu. It could mean two things. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has higher authority over you than yourselves. He has higher authority over your wealth than you. He has higher authority over your life than you. He has higher authority over your belongings than you. He has higher authority over you than your selves. This is the right of the Nabi over you, O Ummah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is why when he asks for your mal, you must give your mal in his way. When he asks for your life, then you must give your life in his way. This is why the Sahaba gave their lives to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he has more right over our lives than ourselves. And the second tafsir which Sayyidina Ubay bin Ka'b and Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Mas'ud gave to this ayah is وَنَحْنُ أَوْلَى النَّبِيُّ أَوْلَى بِالْمُؤْمِنِينَ مِنْ أَنفُسِهِمْ. Awla can also mean akrabu. This means the Nabi is closer to the believers than their selves. Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam is closer to you than your life. How close is your ruh to you? Tell me. How close is your soul to your body? Can anyone tell us how close our soul is to our body? No. We can't tell how close our soul is. Our Nabi is closer to our bodies than our soul. النبي أولى بالمؤمنين من أنفسهم. And Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam is closer to us than our own bodies. This is the tafsir of this ayah by the Sahaba Kiram. So for him to be mercy, he needs to be close to us. The question is, he is close to us, but how close are we to him? Our Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam is so close, but how close are we to the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam? Our Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam is the Nabi and Rasul and Rahmah for every single thing in the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I would like to finish off with